now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Back now in Indianapolis. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
He's going to make
everything. And he takes
happen.
this one in for a Colts touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 73 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? And now here is another interception. Picked off by Corey Willis. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's 3rd down and 6.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Anthony Harris. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
To Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen, 57 yards. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Rogers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony
Kaepernick.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Down and goal to go at the 8-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Flush to his right. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet.
I went over the
There's
line.
on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
3rd and goal for Cousins. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. B.C. Johnson.
I'm cold, man.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th.
Stop me.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The quarterback taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Going deep here for Parker. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kaepernick. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Mack. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They go right back to Mack. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Anthony Barr brought him down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 42-yard line.
Cousins to throw. And this will be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Perfect.
3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Cousins. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They go play action. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Game, baby!
His kick is good.
Ah!
Celebration time on that sideline.